Hello my dear champions, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. Today I'm here to give you the list of those chapters, those topics which will help you score 150 plus marks if you are looking to score that high and get top 1000 rank in KCET. Okay, so it'll be a very important session because we still have time to prepare for our CET. Just we need to go and utilize our time properly, right? And do not worry, I'll not only give you the chapters and the topics, but I'll also tell you that how can you from where can you learn. Okay, basically I'm not just here to give you the list of chapters, list of topics for physics, chemistry, maths and biology, but also I'll tell you about from where you can refer the theory, from where you can learn the PYQs and all of things that you need to prepare for your examination for your KCET 2026. I hope this is very much clear. Now before I start, I want all of you to right now subscribe to the channel. I'll tell you why it is important at the end, but subscribe to the channel right now. Okay, to get to know about the classes, to get to know about the lectures, you have to subscribe right away, bacha. Okay, so let's start with the first thing. So as I talk about important chapters in physics, let's talk about important chapters in physics. So these are your PU2 chapters where you can score 3 to 6 marks, means some of the chapters will have 3 marks coming from it, some chapters will have 6 marks coming from it. Okay, so on an average 3 to 5 marks in this set of 6 chapters: electric charges and fields, electrostatic potential and capacitance, current electricity, means the first 3 are from electrostats only, and then we have moving charges and magnetism, alternating current, ray optics and optical instruments. These 6 chapters are from PU2 with an average of 3, minimum of 3 and highest of 6 marks coming from here. Okay, next if you look at the 2 more chapters of PU2, over here you get wave optics, dual nature of radiation and matter. Again you have the same weightage of 3 to 5 marks, but the last 4 are your PU1 chapters from here. Still, this being PU1, why it is important? Because sir, in PU1 chapters still we have weightage of 2 to 3 questions in each of these 4. Okay, now apart from that I can tell you one more thing. PU1 chapters are relatively easier and the questions that come from PU1 are relatively easier, if not all, at least 70% of the questions, 60% of the questions of PU1 are easier category. Remember, even Soumik sir has told you all that 25 questions we can expect to be on the easier side in the CET 2026. How can we say that? By looking at previous year papers, by our experience of looking and solving the PYQs, at least 25% of the questions, 25 questions of 60, 25 out of 60 questions will be easier category, and PU1 has a big role to play over there. So these 4 chapters of PU1 in physics cannot be ignored. And of course, what is the bonus? The bonus is about your 3 marks that will come from experiments. Okay, so do not worry about that. Soumik sir will cover those questions also on our platform Diksha Karnataka. You know Soumik sir, right? If you don't know, go and watch his lectures for CET. He has helped so many students score phenomenal ranks and results in CET. Great. Moving on to your chemistry now. Okay, I know all of you are more I don't know why, are you scared of chemistry or do you actually like chemistry? But for whatever reasons, and I know one reason very sure, it is a high scoring subject. It is a certainly high scoring subject, no nonsense subject. Means if you read or go through a chapter, you have a chance to score out marks in that chapter. That's what chemistry is. Okay, everyone who's writing any competitive examination will tell you the same, whether it is JEE, whether it is CET, whether it is boards, whatever it is, it's a subject where you can score out marks. Okay, let's go through the chapters of basically PU2. You have solutions, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, coordination compounds, amines, alcohol, phenols and ethers, aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. Okay, so these 7 chapters can get you on an average of 3 to 5 marks, means minimum being 3 and highest being 5 marks can be expected from these questions. So very questions can be expected from these chapters. So very important. Okay, very high scoring and very straightforward questions are expected on these chapters. Again, next set of 5 chapters that we have is what? There are 6 chapters that we have: haloalkenes, haloarenes, D and F block, hydrocarbons. Okay, and then we have equilibrium, both ionic and chemical, redox reactions and biomolecules. This chapters also has a minimum of 2 and a highest of 3 questions. How can we say that? By looking at your latest syllabus from the last 5 years of PYQs from CET, the trend is what we obtain in the question that we have shown you over here on the screen. I hope it makes sense to all of you. Again, these informations I have collected from your respective subject teachers, okay, and I have taken their help to prepare this class. But otherwise, I will not know the subject as well as your teachers know. Okay, so this is not my input, but my analysis, and I have taken inputs and help from your teachers, Soumik sir, Ekta ma'am, they have helped me to understand, sir, actually from this chapter, no, this 2 question comes, this from this chapter 3 question comes. So based upon the proper analysis that is done by your subject teachers, subject matter experts, that has helped me make this conclusion of these 13 chapters of chemistry, which can score, if you're looking for 150 plus marks, you got to go till 50, right? So 50, 50, 50, basically in chemistry you can score even higher than that. Maths also in CET is easier, you can score above that. So if you make it together, PCM, you can either choose better what? You can either go with PCM or PCB, right? PCB. So basically whichever is your choice, 50, 50, 50 you have to score, right? So if you're trying to score 150 out of 180, it's a big challenge. So that's why you can see almost all the chapters are there, but priority given to your high weightage at the same time. Moving on to your biology chapters, again the syllabus of biology is even vaster, even bigger than what we have in physics, chemistry and mathematics. Okay, so you can see here topics of PU2 are listed over here. Okay, very high weightage. So 5 marker, 3 marker. In this, a minimum of 3, a maximum of 5, means again an average of 3 to 5 questions per a chapter can be expected. So these 4 to 4, 5, 6 being your 3 markers, and this is your 5 markers set. Biology, again I have taken the inputs from your beloved Jasmine ma'am. She has helped me understand these chapters are very, very important. So student must do these chapters, if they are wishing to score good marks in biology in the CET. Okay, chapters are principle of inheritance and variations, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, human reproduction, reproductive health and molecular basis of inheritance, one of the very famous chapter and common chapter for all of you. Okay, evolution, human health and disease, a very important chapter. This also expect 3 marks over here. Evolution also has 3 marks expectation. Again, how can we expect that? By basis of your trends that we have observed from CET for last 5 to 10 years. Okay, why not I say 10 years? Because in the last 10 years many portions have been excluded. So last 5 years are the most relevant ones, which shows the deleted portions also, and which shows what is the latest syllabus. That's why the last 5 years CET syllabus trend is, and PYQ trend is very, very important. Okay, microbes and microbes in human welfare is another chapter which has 3 marks weightage. Biotechnology, principle and process, biotechnology and its application, organisms and population, ecosystems, biodiversity and conservation, anatomy of flowering plant, cell the unit of life, and cell cycle and cell division. The last one is the neural control and coordination. So these 17 chapters, you have at least double of this, right, in your syllabus, but these 17 chapters can help you score close to 50 marks in biology also. Okay, so please try to get these first, okay, get these chapters first covered, then you move on to other chapters. Okay, so I hope this is clear what I'm talking about, what is my point I'm trying to make in all the subjects. Now comes to my subject. You know me, I'm your Ankit sir, so I take care of mathematics side, and these are my understanding of chapters. C&D comes for 6 marks, integral also comes for 5 to 6 marks, AOD for 3 marks, matrix determinant, combine them, 8 marks, vector 3D again combine them, 8 marks, probability if you combine PU1 and PU2 together, 6 questions means 6 marks, R and F means relation and function of both P1 and PU2 becomes 4 questions, trigonometric and ITF again if you combine them 4 questions, and not only these 4, you have application of trigonometry and ITF in everywhere. In relation and function there is, integration there is, C&D there is, AOD there is, means all these chapters uses the application of trigonometry and ITF. So very, very important to not only score these 4 marks, but also to score 12 plus 3, 15 plus 4, 19 marks altogether with the application of trigonometry and ITF. We don't know whether how many questions will come on that, but it has quite grasp on the whether it is substitution method of integration, whether it is domain and range of relation and function, or whether it is differentiation of various functions by applying the identities of trigonometry. Do you all agree with me? Yes, I hope you all do. These are the 7 and 8 chapters that you see, and now the last 4 is set theory, a very straightforward simple chapter, 2 questions from there for PU1. AOI, a very simple chapter in your syllabus, 2 questions over there. Linear inequality, binomial theorem and complex numbers, if you go through that gives you 3 marks because 1 question each. This is a very simple chapter. Binomial theorem also, if you learn the properties, very easier to get it. Okay, if you don't get it, you can skip it, because sometimes if you go and solve it, if you cannot use the trick properly, it will take too much time. But if you know the tricks, if you know the kind of question that comes, how can you know that? By solving Again, I'll come back to that. Okay, complex numbers also, if it is clicking to you very soon, you can finish that problem. Straight lines and conics, again one question each will come, total of 2. If you include these 12 chapters in your preparation, actually not 12 because we have included determinant over here, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, sir. After 17 we have 18, 19, 20, and yeah, I've taken almost all the chapters. But why I've taken bacha? Because very simple reason, math is the easiest, and that's why you don't study mathematics. I've seen that pattern. Okay, I've seen many students in PU2 and writing KCET, maths is easy for CET, they don't prepare that much. If you go for JE level, math is the most entertaining but most difficult. Okay, JE advanced student don't score that high in JE advanced math examination. Even though they study the most for mathematics, they don't end up scoring that high in JE advanced papers. So basically over here you have math easy, that's why taking it for granted. My request, do not do that. Even what it means when math is easy, it means everybody will score good marks in that. So don't try to ignore it, try to get as high as possible in mathematics. Okay, trends are clear, questions are predictable, you can actually make sense of it and get higher side marks. Okay, so this is the chapters that I wanted to share with you in mathematics, and once that is done, let's take up your question, that is, sir, you told me these chapters, we know it somehow, our teacher in school has, in college has told us anyway, but from where to study, sir, in this last 13 days, last 30 days, last 1 month that we have left, how can we study all these chapters, and from where we can study? What is the trusted resource? Trusted resource is Diksha Karnataka. Okay, we are here sincerely, there's no jokes going around over here on the channel. Very sincerely, we are putting our best effort forward to help you out in your preparation. And how we are doing that? So from where to study and practice? Both answer is your DK, Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel is the answer for all your worries, whether it is your exam related strategies, whether how to control the panic, we'll support you in that, and how to study and how to practice also will be done at our platform Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. Okay, let's try to understand what we're gonna do. For theory, do you remember something called as master stroke? We have done this chapter wise for PU2. This is a master stroke for subject wise, means you have this for PCMB, physics, chemistry, maths, biology. You have one-shot lectures. For PU2 already released. For PU2 we have already released these chapters. For PU1 it's coming up very soon, just stay tuned. In a day or two you'll have the announcement. But for PU2 already given to all of you for physics, chemistry, maths and biology. Try to refer that. It's a very uniquely made sessions. We don't waste your time over there. Recorded classes are there. You'll find the playlist in the channel. How to get it, I'm going to tell you in the next slide. But right now, theory classes, if you want to learn any chapters theory, for example, I am Ankit, I am weak in integration, sir. How to learn integration? I have done a one-shot lecture for integration. Go and watch it. I have covered everything which is important for your syllabus. I'll not be waste of your time, that much is a guarantee. Okay, now for practice, this is very important, because any exam is cracked by the help of only one thing, which is practicing solving enough number of questions for the similar exam pattern, right? And for that we have brought for all of you 15-day challenge. 15-day challenge. In that, what we are doing, we are solving KCET PYQs, the most expected PYQs, alongside other newer questions of KCET pattern, which will help you, get the hang of the chapter, get the hang of the unit, and help you score marks in examination. Okay, so 15-day challenge is again for all subjects, beta PCMB. Okay, in that, I hope you know the timeline, 24th of March to 9th of April, this challenge will go on. Again, we'll not let you hang and dry after that 9th of April. We have more things coming for all of you, but as of now, 15-day challenge, if you see PCMB, for all subjects is coming. You have every day 2 classes, morning and evening, and you'll have in those sessions, all syllabus of PU to PU1 will be covered in those. So this is going to be a live class, by the way, guys. This will be a live class. Timing is 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. So try to attend this class. Again, if you're not available, you can again watch it later. But right now, try to attend 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. live classes and solve the questions. Don't just watch it, download the PDF and solve the questions. Again, how to watch the session, how to download the PDF, for that you have to do this. How to find these sessions and PDF. Sessions and PDF. So for sessions, you're gonna go what? Subscribe the channel right now and turn on the notification bell. Because every day classes are scheduled. You will not forget about it, you will do something else, and you'll break the rhythm. What happens? You have too many backlogs to watch the videos again. This will be longer sessions because every teacher will get close to 8 to 9 sessions of live to complete their syllabus of PU1 and PU2. So there will be longer sessions, many questions to be solved, so they will have to be on time, okay, on point to solve this problem. So you have to attend without fail any classes. If you don't attend, it means it'll be difficult to cover up, because let's say you forgot about maths class today. What happens? You have tomorrow morning, let's say biology or chemistry. Can you cover up that math class? Very difficult to do that alongside your theory and mock test preparation. So understand this, subscribe right now and keep the notification bell on. This is not for me, this is not for our channel, this is for you. If you are serious, you have to do it. There's no other way to get to know all the classes timings at time, okay, and be there in the class. Next is what? Downloading PDF. Again, this is all beta for free. I'm not charging you even 1 penny to do any of this. This is all beta for free, and your choice also. If you don't want to study, again, up to you. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing all right. I wish you all the best. Continue with that. If this is your decision to study from us, then only you do this. Otherwise, whatever you're doing, I hope you do really well, and all the best. Now, second thing, how to download the PDFs, because we all know after learning, sir, we don't have time to make PDFs. Somebody was asking me in the previous comment section, sir, can you help us also prepare the notes also? But don't prepare notes right now. You don't have time to prepare notes. Refer our notes only. We're gonna keep it to the point and helpful for all of you. Okay, so WhatsApp channel you have to join. In there we share the notes in the drive. You all can access. No nonsense, simply downloadable PDF will be available. You can simply download from the WhatsApp channel. We don't where we're going to provide the PDF, bacha. So of course from the drive link we'll upload in a drive. You all get the link in the WhatsApp channel. Students who are already part of us, our platform, they know how to download the PDF. If you don't know, help yourself in the comment section. Sir, how to download the PDFs? Somebody in the class, Gia, I remember my classes. You've been attending all the sessions. To let others know how to download the PDFs, okay? So simply join the WhatsApp channel, you get the drive link and access all the PDFs as per the classes. This is how to benefit from both Masterstroke and 15 days challenge, okay? So that's it. I wanted to talk about top 50, top chapters to score top 150 plus marks in KCET 2026, and how can you learn also. Not only what to do, how to do also I have explained you in this particular class. Do not forget to hit subscribe button and meet me in the next class when I'm taking, and wish you all the best. Keep working hard, keep smiling. Take care. Bye-bye.